Welcome to another amazing episode on Health Zone, and in today's topic is going to be about the health benefits of bitter gourd. 5 reasons why it must be in your diet. Most people have seen bitter gourd everywhere, but they don't know the uses and why they should even use them in the first place. But let's go for a quick break. When we come back, I will talk about it and teach you how to use them. Welcome back from that short break. Now, the health benefits of bitter gourd and then 5 reasons why it must be in your diet. Most of us cried and fought when we were forced and fed with Karela as a child. Being told it was good for us didn't make an iota of difference. If anything, abstinent kids resisted it even more. But now that we are all grown up and struggling with lifestyle diseases and modern day disorders, it's about time we made up with our bitter gourd and adopted it in our daily diets. Its health benefits are exactly what we need today in our daily foods. Now, high on nutrition. Bitter gourd is a rich source of vitamins and minerals. It contains iron, magnesium, potassium, and vitamins like A and C. It contains twice the calcium of spinach and beta-carotene of broccoli. Various antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds are present in bitter gourd. It also helps in lowering the bad cholesterol levels, thus reducing the risk of heart diseases and stroke. That's not all. It also strengthens the immune system, improves respiratory health, boosts skin health, and contains anti-aging properties. Number 2, great for diabetes. Bitter gourd contains pluripeptide, an insulin-like compound called carotene, which has anti-diabetic properties. These components actively help in reducing the blood sugar levels. It also helps to prevent unpredictable spikes and drops in insulin levels by regulating the metabolism and use of sugar the body has consumed. Bitter gourd acts as a hypoglycemic agent. It is a rich source of soluble fiber and is low in glycemic index, which helps in lowering your blood sugar level. Aids in digestion. It is an excellent source of dietary fiber. Regular consumption of bitter gourd contributes to relieving constipation and indigestion. It supports a healthy gut bacteria, which favors digestion and nutrient absorption. You can sweat bitter gourd in an olive oil to reduce the bitterness and toss it with your choice of veggies and egg. Boost weight loss. Bitter gourd is low in calories, fat, and carbohydrates. The properties together help in weight management. It keeps your stomach full for longer, so you avoid overeating. It also stimulates the liver to secrete bile acids that are essential for metabolizing fat in the body. Moreover, bitter gourd contains 80 to 85% water, which is a universal suppressant of hunger. So it also improves your metabolism. Now let's look at how to consume bitter gourd. Bitter gourd can be consumed in vegetable form, juice, or can also be made in a smoothie by adding apples and spinach to it. You can also have it in a form of soup, in a form of baked chips, or can make parathas from it and turn it into a chutney and pickle. Sprinkle salt all over the bitter gourd pieces and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. This will minimize the bitter taste of the gourd, making it more palatable. Now, soak it in a tamarind juice for a few minutes, or you can also boil equal parts of sugar and vinegar. Pour this mixture on the bitter gourd and let it soak for some time. Or you can also sweat it in an olive oil. Some names are bitter gourd, some also call it bitter melon or You can also say balsam pear. Some also call it the Momodica charantia. The warty gourd is edible when green and cooked, but it turns toxic and medicinal when orange ripe. It then splits characteristically into 3 parts, revealing the red arils, the fleshy seed covers. The ripe seeds inside the arils and the orange flesh of the gourd are toxic and can make one violently lose fluids from both ends and induce abortions. The red arils around the seeds, however, are edible. And note this, the arils are 98% lycopene, which gives them their color. Just remember to spit out the seed from each aril. Now, the fruit is toxic when yellow or orange. Accidentally, the bitter melon has twice the potassium of bananas and is also rich in vitamin A and C. The Latin genus name, the Momondica, or you can say Momondica, which is Momordeeka. It also means to bite, and it refers to the jagged edges of the leaves, which appears as if they have been bitten. Now, charantia, the charantia, C-H-A-R, and then you say A-N-T-T-E-A-H. The spice's name comes from the Greek meaning beautiful flower. It's native to tropical regions of the world, though no one knows where it came from originally, but guess what? It is as old as the world. In the Amazon, as far away as India, it is used very much for local populations for food and medicine. Apparently, a dynamic chemical factory, the M. charantia, is being tested for treatment against cancer, leukemia in particular, and AIDS as an analgesic and to moderate insulin resistance. It is often called the vegetable insulin. It does not increase insulin secretion, but it speeds up your carbohydrate use of the cells by affecting the membrane lipids. Seems like the smelly gym shoe hanging on the fence has a great future. But it's not for everyone. Don't eat the vegetable if you are hypoglycemic or you are pregnant. In diabetics, it can lower blood sugar too effectively. It also reduces fertility in men and women. And it contains vicin that can cause favorism in people who have a virulent glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase. Now, I presume if you don't know what that is, you don't have it. Favorism is a severe reaction to fava beans or their pollen. Occurs when most often in men and Mediterranean background. So make sure you know anything about that before consuming. Now, red coatings on the seed is edibly raw, but not the seed. Cultivated versions of the charantia, also called the bitter gourd or the wild balsam apple, are found in most Asian markets, and they too smell like an old gym shoe. So make note of that. Okay, the odor thankfully almost all goes away when cooked, and the bitterness moderates but does not go away completely. If you are not yet brave enough to pick your own, you can buy some or grow it yourself. There are many varieties and numerous recipes on the internet where you can find and then maybe do something for yourself at home. It's indeed bitter. Some cut up the vegetable and soak it in water or salted water or blanch it to reduce the bitterness. Incidentally, if you have a glut of green bitter gourds, you can slice them, partially boil them with salted water, then dry them, sun or otherwise. They will last for several months. You can then fry them and use it as you like. Also recommend drinking the fresh bitter juice as recommended by some naturopaths. Now, that ain't going to be easy. It's really bitter, Much easier to tell that someone to do it than doing it yourself. Also, there's one report that drinking the vine juice killed a child, so let's caution it. Remember, from my point of view as a foreorgan, no part of the Momondica charantia is to be eaten raw except the green leaves. And remember to spit the seeds out. No part other than the arrows is to be eaten when ripe. So, which is when it is turning from the green to yellow or to the orange. Do not eat the yellow or orange fruit raw or cooked. It is medicinal and is very toxic. Always remember that. Do not eat the yellow part or the orange fruit. It is very toxic. That said, let me qualify it some. I have met folks who eat the orange flesh raw and cooked, but they have various medical goals which is beyond my pay grade and expertise. For that said, visit some herbalist publications or sites. Lastly, the green fruit is suspected in poisoning of dogs and pigs. So let's take note of that as well. Herbalists say it has long been used to treat diabetes and a host of other ailments from arthritis to jaundice. So as we have all heard, you can look through anything that works for you and then you do it. You can also Google it on the internet and you will get a lot of other medicinal benefits from there. My name is Jennifer Amlade. This is where we end today's episode. Thanks for watching. Make sure you share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thanks for watching.